family meeting, come pay attention. The money come when you stop pretending. The funny talk gon' stop too. I ain't playing games with fucking gremlins. Fuck a goblin, you barely popping. We keep winning, we ain't fucking stopping. You fucking phony, stop telling stories. We can tell you lying for a little glory. Lex Luthor, no Lex Luthor. My heroes then used to shoot the juice up. Y'all shoot the club up for no reason. How I know? There's no one bleeding. Pill poppers are the real monsters. Kill farmer, then kill the doctors. Kill the haters that's always hating on what we doing cause we popular. Big bag, I'm a big deal. Plenty cash, we skipping jail. Pass and go, we buying blocks. No fish kills, we big whales. Real estate got the market corner. Dudes keep missing, make a target for 'em. Proof in the pudding, y'all eating porridge where we lifting weights every fucking morning. Moonwalk on that heated floor. Take a splash in that swimming pool. No lazy man, we hard working till the clock stop, we making moves. Shut the fuck up, we talking now. Shut the fuck up, we talking now. Shut the fuck up, we talking now. Shut the fuck up, we talking now.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. That song really gets me every time. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the Family Meeting Podcast. This is your boy TG. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a podcast to step to, but never mind all that. This is a good Sunday. It's a glorious Sunday, and we wanted to hit y'all with a little something a little bit different. Been a long time since we had a mental health episode. Been a long time since we had a Keep It Real episode. Why not combine the both and see how you feel? This is going to be that one that where if you seriously, I know a lot of y'all scared to come on the show, but you can participate in the comment section and talk about what's going on in your, not really your life if you don't want to go that deep. But if you want to participate, please do. I welcome everybody to come in and talk. We welcome everybody to come in, pull up a chair to the table, sit your behind down, get some of mama's cooking, and we get it all like that. But of course, you know I don't do this alone. I got to introduce the brothers that we got on today. First and foremost, proud of you on your show, man. Proud of you on what you've been doing, holding down the wrestling segments of the Family Meeting, because that's how we got started, and you are carrying that ball, bro. So, of course, I'm talking to none other than the host of our wrestling portion of the shows, Beast.
What's good, everybody?
Hope everybody's good. On this Sunday.
Good, TG, you good?
I think I am. Something just fell behind me. It was real cold. Yeah. Oh, man.
You got a little hardware.
Yeah, got a little hardware.
Got a little hardware right there.
A little bit, man. It fell down my back. It was so cold, man. If anybody's interested, whenever you never tell me when we're doing this, I'm always leaving mine inside. I mean, it literally fell down my back and it was cold. I'm like, oh, I gotta throw it up on the screen real quick. I had to James Brown. Right there. If you want something like this for yourself, go to that spot, type it in Facebook. If you don't see that logo right there, you're in the wrong spot. But of course, we've got another brother to bring in. I'm gonna put that back up there real quick. Cause it really, if you want to have something around your waist, around over your shoulders, or just something that you can just walk in like after you just won a bid at work and make you say, "Ow!" It go right there to Royal Belts. But on top of that, we got my brother that we got to bring in, the one who normally we always clowning, but the day might be a little different. Maybe not. Who knows? Either way, this is the one and only Mill Walker.
Y'all don't clown me. Don't do that.
What you mean?
Y'all don't clown me.
I was just gonna say. I was like, when do we? I'm like, y'all clown me if anybody.
Exactly. Listen, if you want to give facts correctly.
No. So this is the reason why education is important, ladies and gentlemen. Said normally
now why are we stupid now too?
I'm just saying you got offended. Normally people get offended.
I'm not getting offended. I'm telling you, get your facts straight.
No, that's what I said. I said normally we be clowning.
Oh well, I see. I didn't hear
all I'm saying is, listen. I just love it when the family comes together. Don't y'all love this? It's great.
Everybody should, man. Hey, the viewers that's already jumped in, thank you for jumping in early. Go ahead and put your name down so we can give you a shout out. Cause yeah, we aimless today, but at the same time, not, man. What we realized was we went from having a long string of guests, then we had a popular string of wrestling, and now we got 100 yards and running. Shout out to Reggie on that show, and then his guests. Shout out to Bijou, shout out to Chaos.
Nah, we not to cut you off real quick. We appreciate you with this show and stuff like that, but don't make it just about your show, motherfucker. You part of this shit too. You could have jumped in here.
Yeah, it's been a while since the family sat down and just talked to them.
In other words, Reggie, we know you can hear us. Bring your ass.
Listen, he took Beast's spot as the most arrogant person in the family meeting. Beast is now
yes.
Beast is now arrogant free. But don't celebrate yet.
Oh my God.
You know what? Can I get to the business that I called y'all here for?
No, of course.
What I realized was, without knowing, we have a lot of segments that go on throughout the show. We just don't call them segments.
Okay.
We just don't. I mean, we could be putting them out there for those people who love your favorite segment, even though we don't call it segments, we could be putting it out there and actually call it their segment. So, first of all, anybody who's watching and will watch, name a segment. Name what you'd like to see. But on top of that, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got ideas right now. Y'all better start tanking right now because I'm finna tell you about it. If we had a segment dedicated in a show like this called Rose's Garden, and just let Beast let's have
wait.
We cannot interrupt Rose's Garden.
You gonna do it. You gotta do it right. If we had a segment, Beast Garden,
and this segment is called Rose's Garden, and we cannot interrupt. We gotta let them finish. We're gonna put a time limit on that mug, but we gotta let them finish. And you gotta look at them. You gotta look at them. No, I got another one. I got another one.
Okay.
We go give Mel his think tank time and get out all his frustration with the world.
Oh God.
And we gonna call it.
Absolutely. That shit gonna
No. Put
yourself.
No, I'm doing it.
Yeah, there we go.
And this segment, because this is what normally happens in the show anyway. We just don't have a name for it. Damn it, Mel. Right there. Just let him have his hot take on whatever, and he go ahead with it.
And if TG is gonna have his own spot to where we getting down to the nitty gritty, and he decides to fall asleep. Hey, he decides he want to take a nap. We gonna call it nap time.
Nap time with TG.
Wait.
Everybody pull up with your blankets and your pillows. We take it in.
Get it ready. T Dreams.
This is nap time.
I like it, nigga. T Dreams.
I was thinking more so where your mama at, but you know what? Don't nobody know about
that. Not yet.
Listen. We got to ease everybody into the where your mama at. Right?
Yeah, because we might offend some people with that.
What up, Sierra? Thank you for tuning back.
What's up? CC, good seeing you.
Got a few people jumping in. But yo, fellas, before we get down to that real nitty gritty, man, there's been a lot going on this week. I know we got a lot of personal stuff going on. We'll talk about talk about our personal stuff, but we'll talk about how we doing and how we deal. But what's the number one thing in the news right now, bro? I mean, we might as well have in the room.
If we're gonna talk about
the diddler.
Listen, the absolute way that people are distancing themselves from the diddler.
Boy, they ain't doing like that.
All these people that was partying with him, all these people that was popping them bottles, and I'm not talking about Cristal or nothing like that. I'm talking about baby oil.
Them bottles.
Yeah, they was popping them baby oils, man. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Time out. Let's address that, because 1,000 bottles of baby oil is insane, bro. Like yes, it is, nigga. Okay, Mel. 1,000 bottles. That's you got a room just dedicated to baby oil. You have a room.
Yo, come in.
Exactly. 1,000 bottles and not one kind of lock his ass up. Lock him up.
Hey, what up, bro? What up?
What up?
Not one.
Bro.
You didn't find a Magnum wrapper, nothing. Not one.
Because he used them all.
A daycare don't have 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Hell no, and I know this shit.
Bro, do you know how much 1,000 bottles of baby oil is?
1,000, nigga, you're a store. You're a baby oil store.
I was
at
about
that
to say,
point.
are you selling it? And I know people that sell baby oil and they don't have 1,000 bottles.
Listen.
I know motherfuckers that make baby oil and they ain't got 1,000 bottles. Like,
listen, the only thing I could think of.
Exactly. That right there. You know how long it takes to go through one?
Bro, I think I still got a bottle of baby oil from when I was a baby in this house somewhere.
I know I do. I know I have one.
One bottle lasts, yes, an eternity.
It's one bottle.
Listen, I'm not defending him. I'm just saying. Them little freak. He definitely, listen.
The fact that the term freak off is now known. Listen. All I'm saying is the fact that the term freak offs is now just out there in the world because it's in court documents is fucking like, dog. Yo, y'all got to get used to me saying that because everything about this case is fucking insane.
Bro, no.
784 dildos.
I know how to get to the bottom of this. Everybody want to know who was at them freak offs? Everybody who got nails. I got one on this and got one on that. Everybody who got nails, go to your favorite celebrity and just scratch their elbow. If they are not ashy, I got a problem.
Listen, look. All I'm saying, look, 764. No, 784. Okay.
You said 700. It don't matter.
Plus. Nigga, the fact, nigga, I could have said 84 and it'd have been a problem. Okay.
That's a problem. I guess you need that many for the amount of he was taking.
Okay. I know females with a collection. I know females with collections of toys that don't have 784. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
One nightstand drawer is enough.
What are we doing? Like, Doug, hey, listen, Cassidy is the only thing holding Philly up right now, and that's hanging by a thread.
Bro, after Atlanta came back and beat Philly last week.
Speaking of Atlanta, there's something else to talk about, but we'll get to it when we're done with Diddy.
TD Jakes is next. TD Cakes is next.
TD, oh my God. Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed.
Have you ever been
swallowed?
Have you ever?
Hey, all right. To
like, bro, his whole cadence in saying that was just off. Like, you don't even talk like that, TD. What is wrong with you?
And the confidence in the walk. When you ever been swallowed?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
So for the people that's watching, this is one of those episodes where honestly, it's been a rough week for everybody in the family.
Yeah, we are definitely unwinding and letting loose.
We are firing right now. We'll get down to where we calm down, but yo, this is our first time meeting back up in a bit. Oh, we gotta get all this out.
I don't think we're going to get to the countdown. I don't think there's going to be a countdown.
I don't think so. So everybody out there that's viewing, hey Mel, can you tell them if they've ever been swallowed? Can they go ahead?
No, I can't tell them that shit.
Have you ever been swallowed? Been swallowed. And if you did, was there baby oil? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, baby oil.
And if there was, I bet it wasn't 1,000 fucking bottles.
1,000 bottles.
Nah, but did y'all also hear? This is everything that we're saying on this podcast right now is allegedly.
Yeah.
So, allegedly, Kim Porter book came out.
Wait, is that alleged or did it come out?
Allegedly. Because a lot of people are saying it's probably fake. But
okay.
Let's see.
Allegedly.
But if that book came out, listen, people are going down. People are going down anyway. Let's be honest. Not to cut you off, bro. Hold on. Let me get this out.
Yeah.
Honestly, Diddy is about to drop dime on mad people to get Tom. I'm telling you, bro. This is why a lot of people distancing themselves, but still, bro. Still, he about to drop dime.
Listen,
you know how
the man told everybody. The man told everybody. The man told everybody. He told the world what would happen if he ever got caught up on the first few lines of "Let's Get It."
Not guilty and I'm filthy. Come on.
Not that part. The beginning of his verse.
I'm just sorry. I had to say
it basically describes this whole thing. They call Diddy, I run this city, send the cops, DA, the feds to come get me. Cats want to leave me for Diddy, coming with me. You're coming with me.
What are you talking about, Mr. Brown?
Nah,
the head of the whole situation.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That song was hard. Pause.
I mean, the song was dope. Even though G Dep was the icon of the damn thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, no, him and Black Rock. But yeah.
Nah, but G Dep part did go tough though.
Yeah, it did. It did. Like, no, that was a great Bad Boy song.
G Dep was a great artist. Like Diddy, that's another person Diddy screwed over. Wait. Did we hear that Shine officially confirmed that Diddy set him up?
Absolutely. But who did?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. We knew this for years, bro.
He came he was in it. Like, bro, first off, anybody, if y'all see Shine now, Shine doesn't sound like Shine used to sound, first of all. Okay. He has an accent now and everything. Like this nigga's a whole dignitary in Belize and shit. So like they were asking him about it, and Shine goes, I was defending him, and he called witnesses to testify against me.
Yep.
He called witnesses to testify against that nigga. Set Shine up to take the fall for his shooting, nigga.
Let's be real. Let's be real right now. We realists in here. Name one person that Diddy didn't screw over. I'll wait.
French Montana is still impending.
Rick Ross is still pending.
No, Rick Ross is involved in this shit already.
French
Montana is too.
Ross
allegedly, folks. Allegedly.
Like,
I'm not trying to get sued.
Like, bro, I'm saying, how you was locked in a heated battle against 50 Cent, and the nigga you chose to attach your wagon to get you out of this was Diddy?
Not a good choice. All I'm saying is a lot of rappers I've been telling people about for years is about to get found out.
I'ma just look at y'all like.
Hold on. E got some comments that's making perfect fucking sense.
E, get in here. E.
Yo, matter of fact, word.
Get in here. Get in here. Send E the link, please.
Hey.
Yo, E, you got time?
You got time to pop
Let
in,
us
bro?
know if you got time.
If you got time, send him the link.
French garbage, he can go to jail. He unalive chinks. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yep.
At him.
Matter of fact, you know what?
They woke that nigga up to sing his part on Stay Scheming. Dog, tell me to this day, I will always say
it for everybody.
French Montana on Stay Scheming. Dog, they woke that nigga up to do that. Stay scheming. Niggas trying to get at me.
No.
I'm going back to the couch.
No.
Nah, but it's a lot of people are saying this is the end of days because a lot of shit is going on and stuff like that.
I mean,
I'm not gonna say that. I'm going to live my life.
Exactly.
And that's it. That's it.
I'm not seeing that, but all I'm saying is, like, we've known for years and decades that it was only a matter of time before shit came up. What's good, Bobby? But yo, we all knew for years and decades it was only a matter of time before shit came out. Folks, the FBI is different than police, nigga. Like, the police can move and not know for sure. You know what I'm saying? Whether you did it or not. Nigga, if the FBI's involved, they know you did it. Okay?
Now, you know what's crazy? If it wasn't for that situation that happened with Cassie, because everybody already knew that felt fishy. And then that video came out. And then the dude that supposedly put the hit out on Tupac, bro.
That's the sad part, bro. Like, a murder.
That dude that came out years ago to the cops and was like, "Oh yeah, I was a sex slave for Diddy, because he used to pay me to fuck Cassie and blah blah blah, and this and that." Everybody thought he was crazy because the nigga was sitting there in a hospital gown telling all the fucking business. But now he don't look so crazy no more, do he?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Not at all.
Nigga don't look so crazy no more now, do he?
That's why I gotta tell people, like, I'm going back to that end of days thing. Like, my great grandparents said the same thing, and then my grandparents said it, and then my parents said it, and now we're saying it too. Like, bro, this is the difference. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Stuff like this been happening for centuries. The difference is we got media that getting more and more stronger and more easier to get exposed to. Now you know about it. You think like before we had AKs and SRs and all the other type of stuff, and what's the popular gun right now? Right, Dracos and all that. Before we had that, people get stabbed, son. Centuries ago, people get stabbed. Like, you know, it wasn't no drive-bys. It was just like, yo, straight up, stab. But it wasn't no news media outlet. You just knew about it if you was in that town. And then if you was big enough, you knew about it, you know, all around. So I can't put it on that, but I will say we are in a world of destruction and disarray. I will say that.
Listen, all I can tell you is, man, keep your faith. Keep your faith. Keep your family close. And if you got enemies, keep them closer.
Yeah, bro. Hey, love your kids, y'all. Love your kids.
Hey, you love your damn kids, yo, for real.
Yo, speaking of kids. Oh man, Diddy's kids?
Dog, I don't even want to think about it.
I feel for the twins. I feel for the girl.
Yeah, but as far as his sons, I don't feel for them at all. Because nigga, y'all are men at this point. Y'all are able to distinguish right from wrong.
And also,
y'all know what's right. Y'all know what's wrong.
And also, I saw a clip yesterday how they show King Combs showed a basketball court with beds in it. Why do you have beds in a
beds on the court, nigga? Like for what?
Make that make sense to me, please.
I said it before. The real crime is the nightmare that every room in that house was to clean for that cleaning crew.
Bro, like I know when I used to play ball,
torn ACLs.
I don't think I'll be like, yo, man, damn, yo, that was a good game. I'm gonna go lay down in the bed right over there real quick, and then we're gonna do another one. Like,
and then we back. Like,
I'm looking sideways at a couch on the sidelines, bro. You talking about a whole bed?
Because I know where we came up, there were benches and floor.
Yeah, yep. Whether it was asphalt or fucking wood, pause.
Like, bro, straight up. All right, yo, y'all got next? All right, bet. I'm gonna go sit down.
Yeah, I'm over here.
You ain't gonna never hear me say, yo, man, you got next? I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down color with this pillow right here. And
Hey, yo, I got next. I'm gonna take a nap though. Right here. Yeah. Just wake me up when y'all done.
Bro, that
don't make no sense.
A backyard ball, bro. Like you wouldn't even allow back in the house. So a bed is out of my realm of concept. We had the water.
You couldn't touch furniture till you took a shower, nigga.
like nah.
You know what I'm waiting for? You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for these actual names to drop.
Yo, Val would just say.
I know there are people that is scared right now.
Val would just say that yesterday. She is shook to see who was on this list.
What's the year? Probably have boys involved in this mess. You know what? And you know what? I'm glad she said that because when that one son came out to my he'll slap anybody that says no Diddy right now.
I'll beat the shit out that little nigga.
Exactly. Right. First off, little nigga, like you don't take your punk ass on someone.
That's coming from a place of trauma, bro. Think about it. Think about it. That's coming from a place of trauma. Anybody that's so no Diddy right now, I'll slap him. Like, first of all, your young self ain't gonna do it. Number two, why do you feel that strong? Like, I know that's your pops, and you're supposed to defend your pops, but sometimes
wrong is wrong.
Yeah, we as a culture have to realize sometimes it's better to, even if you're right, especially if you 100% right.
Yo, Mel, he said send the link.
All right, I got you.
I put the link in the chat a little bit ago, but I got you.
Nah, but it just went to
the YouTube link.
Thing. I got you.
Yeah, it's the YouTube link. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
dropped on my end. I'm sorry, y'all. On my end, I got the Facebook and the YouTube that dropped. My bad.
Nah, you good. I got you.
So I'm still trying to think of, and some people said that there was a pool full of baby oil that he was using. It was a pool full of baby oil. And I thought about that. I'm like, yo, who cleans up a pool full of baby oil? Even if you did have, like, women wrestling around in baby oil and scantily clad clothing.
Nigga.
You know I got scantily clad.
Hold up.
Wrestling fans.
How do you drain that?
How do you drain the, bro?
Because you can't let that shit go down the drain. It's gonna clog how do you
If you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, you need 2,000 bottles of Dawn dish detergent just to stay legal, son. That baby oil is being used in.
This is some of the wildest shit I've never heard. And there's a whole part of me that's not surprised. There's a whole part of me that is not surprised.
Not surprised at all. Sierra said Cat Williams said 2004 on fire when he did his interview. He said Diddy was going down. That's right.
He said Diddy and a lot of people is going down.
Nah, facts. But yo, we bring in one of our brother mates to the table. You need no introduction. He's that cuddly teddy bear that the ladies love. Ladies
and gentlemen. Red beans and rice, man.
Huh?
Get him some red beans and rice, man.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah, bro, it's the family. It's Sunday, bro. We at the table now.
Nah, that's true. We do need cornbread. Yo, Grizz, you there? What's good? What's good, Birdie?
I mean, if you don't like us, you didn't have to do it.
I mean, you had to leave.
Like that. You could just... Yo, Adina, glad to have you back. 1,000 bottles. Like, how do you legally dispose of 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
I'm gonna say this: we are not gonna have this whole conversation,
bro.
No, bro. I mean, but the fact that we could is crazy.
I can't hear y'all.
Wait, say that again.
We hear you, but you can't hear us.
Yeah, we hear you.
He said he can hear himself, but he can't hear us. Oh, you know what we got to do? You got to play around with the settings down there. And if you got your headset in, that might be a thing too.
Yeah.
If you got your volume turned down, there might be a thing too.
But yeah, man, dog. Like, I mean, I know it's crazy that we're actually sitting here having this discussion about 1,000 bottles of baby oil. But the fact that we can have that discussion is the crazier part.
Like, why is that a thing?
Like the fact that that's a discussion that we can sit here and have. That's a problem.
We're in 2024 talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and I'm not trying to go there, but I think about back to Breaking the Buck type of thing, where there was copious amounts of grease that was used to perform that act, and I can't help but think that hey, it's some similarities with that. When Diddy said that if he can get a grown straight man to perform special services on him, then he got all the power. So apparently that bottle of baby oil was power times 1,000.
I know, right?
I know, yo, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. But yo, we gotta at least move on to that. Like Grizz.
As my son would say, hell.
All right, there we go. That was on me.
Nah,
it's all good. It's all good.
Now, look. First,
hold up, he cut out.
Go ahead, try it again, Grizz.
You went out again, bro.
Yeah, the mic went out.
No, I'm gonna just keep it on the MacBook then. I probably
you done figured it out, man. You done figured it out. Yeah, you can't do two at once.
I just keep it on the MacBook. All right, so look, let's get to this first. How y'all doing? How y'all, brother?
You good?
We good. You good?
Listen, man, I had a good week, man. If y'all see me on Facebook, you already know I pulled away with a car not too long ago. So, you know,
yeah, I seen that. That's nice.
You made my voice get high. You all right then?
You know, I was over here, working on it this morning or whatever. But yeah, y'all talking about Diddy, man. Listen, the things that I've heard, things I've been hearing for years, is just wild.
Right?
Wow. And y'all a little bit older than me, but I grew up in the 90s, and I know. I've heard. So the only thing that comes to mind when I think about this, I think about, damn, if Biggie was still alive, where would he be on this?
It would have been out already.
It would have been out sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this is just my two opinions on Biggie. Either him and Diddy would have had a falling out a long time ago.
Absolutely.
And him and Jay would have made him a billionaire, like how Jay's a billionaire. Because him and Jay were close.
But we got to talk about that too.
Yeah, but and then the other one, I feel like he would have been sinking with this shit right along with him.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Grizz. I agree with you partially. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
Go, you go, then I'm gonna go.
Yeah. I feel like
no Diddy.
Yeah, I feel like him and Pac would have made up.
Yes.
We being real.
Yes.
Remember, Diddy stopped him. There was a reason. Now we know why he stopped him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is starting to add up. Because we all know if Big and Pac would have made up, that album would have been fucking bananas.
Just the industry itself.
It would have been bananas. But I think he got coerced into a lot of shit that we not knowing about. Because remember, he said some real suspect shit on some of his songs, bro. And it was like, you really said that?
That's why I said he would have probably been going down with the ship. I'm like, yo, what was you into, bro?
Yeah, like my nigga, I ain't never met a girl. And I was like, yo, man, you look so good. I'm not even gonna finish.
You look so good, I suck you.
Nah. You look so good, I'll probably smash your mom's, but I mean,
the Garden of Eden to have nothing that damn good.
Nah.
Not at all. Not at all. But yo, I feel like y'all, like everybody got to remember what's good, what's good, Ian. But everybody got to remember when Puff found Big, like Big was a kid.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like Big died young. So did Pac.
I think you on what I'm on. Go ahead, continue that.
But so, you got young, impressionable minds and shit. But you got to take a look at everything surrounding what Diddy was doing with Big. Big would have hit to the fact that Diddy was screwing over his moms a long time ago. And Big's mom's is a Jamaican woman. She would have hit herself to the fact that what Diddy was doing a long time ago. I feel like if Big was alive, him and Diddy would have fell out a long time ago. Absolutely. He would have ended up mobbing up with Jay, signing with Rockefeller, and continuing his career there.
I don't know about that.
They was falling out at the time anyway.
Exactly. They was, and he would have definitely made up a Pac because he was willing to do that anyway.
And not only that, you got to also remember Big was trying to make a super group with Charlie Baltimore and Jay-Z at the time.
That's true.
Right before his death.
But a lot of people are failing to realize, and this is, like I said, this is all allegedly. We're not trying to get sued.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't there. We don't know.
BG said it best. Jay respect for his growth game being a beast, but Jay is a snake from accounts that were made against him.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, he wasn't to be trusted, bro.
Hear me out on this one part though that we're not overlooking. We kind of touched on it, but Big was finally happy to find someone that can have his back. Because Big was out here pretty much just trying to get it how he lived. He didn't really know, the ins and out of the street moves. He learned on his own, for the most part. I wasn't there, but he learned and he moved how he could, did the best that he could. So with Puff showing that he can have his back, no Diddy, but showing that he can have his back and I can trust you, then finding out the person that you can finally say, I trust you back, start you realizing that the numbers ain't adding up. Exactly. Bro, that's a different type of hurt. Forget all the allegations about all the baby oil stuff or whatever. Forget all of that. That's a different type of hurt.
The shady contracts.
You and yourself can do nothing better to make it between him and Pac.
But I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Finish real quick. You ain't do nothing to make it better between you and Pac or between him and Pac. Then you went against making it better between him and Pac, and then you put a contract out that made everything what it is today. Like, yeah.
And a lot of people forget this. Remember, Big was supposed to leave LA.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy was like, nah, you got to do this, da-da-da-da-da. And then he wound up getting killed.
Got a little ear, man.
Ian, I love that for you.
Got a little ear, man.
But
from back in the day, Pixar, it didn't happen.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Ian. Take it from somebody who was a supervisor and was still flirting with some people at work. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Yeah,
don't shit where you eat, man. It may look good. It may look good, but it ain't good. It'll be good for like the first couple of weeks, but as soon as you be in somebody else's face, all downhill from there.
Hey, you know what? I'm looking at the comment right now. I ain't gonna give you Bone Thugs and Harmony and Ruthless Records on that. That ain't their fault. That ain't their fault.
True.
Easy actually wanted something different for them, and Easy just went down at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But actually wanted them doing more harmony than Thugs actually, and that would have changed the game up. Like, so imagine hearing who are some guys that we got that are melodic. Imagine hearing T-Pain back then with no auto-tune, but with flow, cadence, bars, and the melody. Mm-hmm. So that's actually where Easy wanted them to go at. It just Easy went out at the wrong time. I won't put Bone Thugs.
Who is your favorite member of Bone Thugs? I've never asked y'all that.
Busy.
You'll be better off asking who's my least favorite.
Busy.
Busy for me. I can give you my least favorite off top. Wish.
Which one was that?
The one with all the
bigger one. The bigger one.
Cheeks.
The bigger one with the gap in his teeth. That's my least favorite.
Big long hair.
The one that missed his calls?
No, you know what? Y'all tripping because if y'all being honest with yourself, your least favorite member of Bone Thugs and Harmony was Flesh because he was in jail most of the time. So
yeah.
That.
But I mean, Wish.
I agree with Bobby. Crazy is my favorite too.
Now picture Crossroads without Wish, and I'm telling you that right now, because Wish was the most melodic out of them. Telling you that right now. I know why you said Wish, but I'm just saying it don't work without Wish.
He was the most melodic, but nigga, I mean, bruh, for me, Busy. For me, it's Busy.
As far as your favorite, right? Yeah.
As far as my favorite, like, bro,
everyone loves Busy. Everyone loves Busy. Yeah. Everyone's Busy first, and then it's a toss up between Crazy and Lazy. You know, it's just the way it is. Like bros, I still got memories of the Bone Thugs and Harmony Resurrection album, because that's one of the first albums I bought as a teenager, and like my favorite track on there is One Night Stand, and that's the last track, and it's just Busy. Crazy was the most well-rounded.
Go ahead, Mel. Laugh because I'm making it about me. You fucking dick.
I'm looking at the comment down here.
Golden Girls was playing in my head. Go ahead, Ryan.
You lied, motherfucker.
And I said Crazy was the most well-rounded. He was the most well-rounded. Yeah. But everybody gets stuck on Busy, bro, because I mean it's hard not to. It's 7 a.m. up in the morning. You ain't gotta say nothing.
And we were talking about Big on that song.
Yo, Biggie on that. Yo, Biggie snapped. Biggie snapped.
How can you adopt a whole Midwest flow but still keep it East Coast?
Yo, dog.
He stepped up to
I didn't know I knew all the words to Biggie's part in that song. And then one day I just did it as he was doing it.
That's probably top 5.
No, facts. Bro,
top
just
5 Biggie verses.
Armed and Dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us.
He can't bang with us. Straight up, we know Angel Dust, Labor Dust, Notorious, thug ass niggas that love the bus, you strange us, got niggas be scrambling.
And it's crazy because his verse gets sampled a lot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That verse gets sampled a lot.
Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your gat,
even when they did that
squeeze your clips, hit the right one. Yep.
Mm-hmm. It fit even when they did that.
Yep.
It's crazy, but
it was an animal, Diddy, bro.
Yeah, but this whole Diddy situation, man, I can't even. I don't even know, man. He going to jail. I was just
1,000 bottles, Z.
I was just more shocked at the audio I heard because I was not expecting the Meek Mill audio.
The torn ACLs on that.
So this is let me set up the scenario for y'all, right? I'm on a plane, getting ready to clean this plane. It's late at night. My little Buffalo shorty, she inboxed me on Twitter and she was like, "Do not play this without either your headphones in or nobody around." So I'm thinking she sent me some porn shit talking about me and her. So I'm like, oh, okay, you trying to get freaky. Nah. She sent me this thing with Diddy and she was like, he's going down. And I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. I played that audio. Yo, I took my glasses off. I had to take my glasses off. You know when somebody take their glasses off, it's serious. Yo, I sat there in complete and utter shock. And it's like, you know how when you get something like that, when there's kind of evidence out there like that, and you like, well, it might not be him, it might be him. It's clear as day to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear as day. Like no gay shit. It's clear as day because you know Diddy's voice, you know what Meek Mill sound like. Mm-hmm. So to hear that going on, mm-hmm. and then from the bodyguard talking about how Diddy drugged them with his champagne and he was like, yo, I wasn't even trying to partake in that. He was like, yo, I don't drink. I just smoke, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. It was wild to me. So I'm like, damn, like this man really been plotting on people. Then I really thought about this. I thought about all the people. I thought about them shows making the band. I thought about the groups, Danity Kane, B5, the band, for some of y'all throwbacks that really know Bad Boy and all of that. And I'm like, yo, like there's a clip I posted on my Facebook. It's supposed to be funny, but there was an episode of Making the Band where dude had a sing-off with another dude over a bed. Mm-hmm. And Diddy is just sitting there, and Michael Bivins is sitting there enjoying the music, because you know Mike Bivins is about music, but Diddy really sitting there like, I don't know which one I want more. Like he really there plotting on him.
No,
I'm like,
you know what?
Nah.
I know what you're talking about, but now that we know, because Diddy kind of pseudo alluded to this, he'll look at a motherfucker like not so much who does he want more or who's more talented, but who could he flip faster. Like, you know.
Well, when I said want just now, I'm talking about who we want to have sex with.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like which one of them would be easier to get in the bed? You know what I'm saying? Like he would look at them like that. Like which one of them would be more likely to come back to the room? And,
like who does that? Who has a sing off over a bed?
Like, bro, I'm okay. I'm looking at every scenario on each of those seasons, because if you check, everybody, there's always a scenario during every Making the Band season where Diddy pulls one member of the band to the side and is like, yo, I see the most potential in you.
Bro, you know what you're making me think about?
Even Shorty from the Pussycat Dolls, Nicole.
Nicole Scherzinger. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Bro.
Yeah. Okay. Ines. Babs. Fucking.
Oh, he made Fab real uncomfortable during that Drink Champs. That was getting
how comfortable he looked.
Bro.
Him and Jadakiss. Jadakiss looked like he wanted to fight him.
What you call it? The one white boy from Day 26. Or if that was Day 26.
He was supposed to have been part of it, but he gave him like a deal. I know you talking,
bro.
Yeah.
Remember that
the one white girl from Danity Kane, before she got hip to everything and he eased off her and dealt with the two black chicks, and then they became Diddy Dirty Money.
Dirty Money.
Diddy Dirty Money.
The name speaks for itself.
Bro, remember this one scene from Making the Band when Fred was like, yo, I don't care no more. Like if it was after the whole sugar cookie thing, whatever. Like if you tell me I gotta walk butt bookie naked down here, I gotta walk butt bookie, I'm gonna do it. I'm like,
yeah.
That did not age well. No,
a lot of shit from Making the Band did not age well. A lot of shit.
Being 100 with you. If somebody said, "Look, you can either have the fame or the money. Give me the money. I don't want the fame.
I don't need the fame at all." Bro.
Yeah, I don't need it at all either.
I don't need it.
No.
Hey, that's not to say that we ain't open the country. Anybody listening right now, or we're listening, but
you know, we'll have a meeting. We'll hear you out.
Yeah,
we all know Stu gonna be the one to take the fame.
Man,
ain't no baby
mother.
That was just wild to even hear that.
We say those things in chats.
In those indictments. I know. You know what's crazy? Because I'm a real I look at every angle, and I'm gonna be a real conspiracy theorist when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we know Diddy been doing this for years, and it was gonna eventually come out, and Cassie pretty much got the ball rolling with the lawsuit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think it started getting rolling even before that. I think R. Kelly been telling everybody what's been going on while he in there.
True.
R. Kelly was telling on his damn self before
he was telling on himself, but he was like, "Look, y'all want to know what be going down at these parties? I'm gonna let you know."
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, it be me, such and such, and probably somebody say, "Yo, did he be there? Yeah, did he be there? Did he be there?"
It's his house.
It's his house. Sometimes I go to his parties, and then it be like, yo, I'm telling you, R. Kelly there waiting on that man.
Yo, because think about this too. On Drink Champs, when he was like, "Yo, Fab, why we don't party?" Like, yo, I've been to your parties. No, I mean one-on-one.
You need to party like me and you need to party.
No.
He said the same thing to 50 Cent.
He said we did party. You came to my party. And he said, "Nah, but we ain't never party."
He ain't never party.
But
he said something similar to 50 Cent. He was like, 50 Cent was on
the shopping
club. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you shopping."
Because we had this conversation. Me and my brothers had this conversation before. You my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Love you with all my heart. Nigga, you will never hear me or you come out our mouths like, yo, man, yo, I'm bored today, man. Yo, come on, let's go shopping. What the fuck?
Bro.
Seriously?
Nah. Bro, I don't even
I don't care how much money I got.
I don't even label it like that. You know how many times me and my boys have gone up to the mall? I'm going to get a pair of sneakers. I'm like, "Yo, come follow me to the mall real quick, bro." I'll say it like that. Like, I'll word it like that. Me. Come follow me to the mall real quick, bro.
Exactly.
I gotta go pick up something.
Hey, not no. Yo, we need to go. I want to take you shopping. Like, whoa, what?
What you mean?
Let me about that? No, and then on top of that, you gotta look at who the fuck you say. Like, yeah, you're Diddy, but that's 50 Cent, nigga.
That's crazy.
Nah, 50 had me in tears. He was like, "Man, nigga, you sound fruity." I was like, "Well, I mean, nigga said it,
you know,
like,
you got that going on. You got the whole Diddy thing going on. Then what else? What else been going on this week, man? It's been a lot going on. I've been like just looking at my phone. The whole you got the. I found out the Lucha Bros done jumped ship to WWE. I didn't even know that. I was like, damn,
bruh.
They denied that for weeks.
Oh yes, in the words of Booker T. Oh yes, man.
They was denying that for like a good month or so, and then all of a sudden they was like, "Yeah, we can't." The money must have been right. Which hey, listen, tag team division needs some help anyway.
Yeah,
so had that going on. Had that going on. Of course, you know, you got the Trump Kamala BS going on. Got all of that.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
You got that going on. Just
eating the dog.
So much stuff. The whole nobody's gonna like the Super Bowl performance next year because of Kendrick Lamar. I just listen. It's just so much going on. I don't even comment on it no more.
I mean, okay, I get it.
I do too.
Lil Wayne is from New Orleans, of course. Let's for starters. He does rep New Orleans. I mean, if they would have said Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne's gonna have a performance there with him, all right, cool. Let it rock.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, let's really be honest. What has Lil Wayne done lately? Like, and this is nothing against Wayne. I fuck with Wayne, but what really has he done? Kendrick is hot right now. Pause. He doing his thing. I mean, with that one song, but he's still doing.
That's all it takes. But see, the thing, this is my thing, and I think this is where my opinion lies on this. I get where people are trying to say, like, look, Lil Wayne has never, ever, ever not turned his back on New Orleans, and I respect that, because a lot of people who get money and they get a lot of money, they forget about where they come from. They ain't trying to have nothing to do with it. Nah, Lil Wayne still Collie Grove, everything cool. I get that, and I get where a lot of people got their gripes from. Here is my personal opinion on it. Like you said, what has Lil Wayne done lately? He got hits. No, let's not dispute that.
No, definitely.
Nobody's, and I think that's where a lot of people are getting it confused at. Nobody is disputing that Lil Wayne does not have hits. Nobody is saying that nobody would enjoy hearing a Millie or Lollipop, because that's one of his most popular songs. And nobody would
enjoy it. We didn't enjoy it at WrestleMania.
We would not sit here and dispute that. But the thing is that you had Kendrick Lamar. Really, technically, you had Kendrick Lamar twice now, because you had Kendrick Lamar during the LA Super Bowl. That was the year the Rams went to the Super Bowl, and then you have it going into next year. Right now, Kendrick, like you said, Kendrick is hot. Whether it be the one song or whatever the case may be, it's fine. I'm a Kendrick fan. I've been a Kendrick fan since 2010. I've heard all the mixtapes. I heard he's got songs as well. It may not be particularly anybody else's cup of tea, but also you got to understand this too. Super Bowl, a lot of people bring guests. A lot of people bring a lot of people. You know, the only one that I can't really defend, and that's another one of my favorite artists, The Weeknd. Not a lot of people rock with The Weeknd. I do. That man does no wrong in my eyes as far as his music goes. He does no wrong in my eyes.
Absolutely.
His choice in women, that's a different discussion. But
that's debatable.
That's a different discussion. But as far as the performance goes, I know a lot of people didn't really rock with it. Cool, I get it. That was the year he had the Pepsi deal. He was big. It was a big deal. Understandable. Understandable. That was a cash grab, money grab. Understandable. Kendrick Lamar got a lot of hype behind him right now with this Drake beef. Not only that, rumors of him dropping a new album. So there's you got to go where the iron is hot. You feel me? And not only that, the only thing Lil Wayne is doing at this particular time is teasing the Carter 6. We don't know when that's happening. Look how long it took for the Carter 3 to come out. People were speculating that. You know, like I'm saying, I'm not sitting here and because I don't want nobody who plays this back or in the comments to say, oh, well, I'm just, I'm glazing Kendrick Lamar or nothing like that. Nah, it's not that. Because I was a Wayne fan too. Trust me, I know lyrics on top of lyrics. That's my guy, and I would have loved to see him in New Orleans. But
Carter 6 is going to come out when Detox comes out.
At this, no, I won't say that, because he got a lot of heat for the Carter 5 too, and the Carter 5 was another anticipated album, and then when it finally came, and it was all right for what it was.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it wasn't bad. It was long as shit, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, I hate those long albums. You got 30 tracks on there. Look, man. We got the chop this down, chop it in half. 15 is cool. You doing more than 15, that's too much. But
facts. But
honestly,
brothers, real quick, I gotta bounce out.
All right, man. Do you think?
Yeah, keep talking, keep rocking. If I can pop back in, I will. All right.
All right. But I that's how I feel about the Kendrick Lamar thing. Yo. Just let Kendrick rock out. He gonna do his thing. It ain't no big deal. So between that drama, the presidential drama, this Diddy thing going on, the wrestling thing, and then I'm about to go to Atlanta to go see Bad Blood. So I'm like,
I'm so happy for that, man. I wanted to go, but then I got a trip like right after, so it's like it was like either or. I was like, yeah, I got to do that trip. But yeah, man, what are you looking forward to?
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I've seen mixed reviews on the match itself, but that promo Friday between Cody and Roman, oh my god, that had me sold on the main event. If that's that has to be the main event.
I was hyped.
The main event. That sold me on it because you got two different stories going on. Well, three really, if you really think about it.
Right.
You got Cody and Roman that's not done. Roman with this new bloodline and Solo. And then Cody himself just trying to not only defend his championship, now trying to defend his home turf now. Because he's going to be in Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. So you got three stories embroiled into one. And then it looks like they probably going to spin the block on Kevin Owens.
I think so too.
I think so because I think Kevin Owens about to have that heel turn. And if he's the one to take it off of Cody, I would not be mad at it.
No, not at all.
I think a lot of people will be shocked because a lot of people expected Randy, which is fine with me because I don't want the expected.
Right.
I don't want the expected. If I could get a KO title run, I'm cool with that. I think it's long overdue anyway. So I'd appreciate that if that happens. I'm looking forward to that. I know Rhea and Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan got to drop that title.
Yeah.
She's not doing nothing with it.
Yeah.
She ain't doing nothing with it. I think Liv got to drop that title. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. If they do Gunther and Sami Zayn, I would really look forward to that if that happens.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
If that happens, I think they're gonna put it on the card. But if that happens, because I've never seen Sammy, I've never seen Gunther wrestle. The last event that I went to was a Royal Rumble, and neither one of them. Well, Gunther was in the Royal Rumble. I think was Sammy in the Royal Rumble too. I don't remember, but I've never seen them straight up just wrestle. I've probably just seen them in the Royal Rumble.
Right.
So that'll be my first time. Now I was there for that Fatal 4-Way with Roman, AJ, LA Knight, and who else was in that Fatal 4-Way? And Randy Orton. That shit was fire. See that live? That shit was fire.
Yeah.
So to see this live now, that's gonna be real dope. And I didn't even know the show started so early. Started like 5 o'clock or something like that.
God damn.
Yeah, it started real early. So I'm gonna be out there. I know Janelle's going.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna see her there.
Everywhere, bro.
I'm gonna see Sis there. I'm gonna see a couple other people that's gonna be there. So it's gonna be a smooth weekend in 2 weeks, man. It's gonna be next week. It's gonna be a smooth weekend.
Yeah, this shit going.
I'm really looking forward to the whole show.
This shit going by quick.
Oh yeah, yes sir. I was really gonna drive if my car was ready to go, but I got a few more things I got to do on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use them American Airlines benefits.
As you should.
I should, use that and get up out of here.
Your podcast, man. Plug in all the stuff that you're doing. Let the
viewers... Yeah. So look, I had to get on them dudes because I know I've been working my ass off. But next week Saturday, this week Saturday, we're gonna be on regular time, Black folks time, about 2:45. We're gonna be on Backstage Brawl. Make sure y'all check us out. We got a lot to cover. Randy gonna be OD petty with this because Lucha Bros done jump ship. So just be prepared for AEW bashing by him, not by me, by him. Because I think Hangman Page is doing some of the best work he's doing in a very long time. That's just me.
Not for nothing. You got to give it to him. Not for nothing.
Not that he's doing the best work he's done since AEW, since he's been chasing the AEW title.
Nah, that's a fact.
Leave the link so I can. I got you. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna do everything. So it's at Backstage Brawl on Instagram, the Backstage Brawl on Facebook, Backstage_Brawl Brawl on Twitter. I gotta open up Twitter and find out. But we go live every Saturday. At least try to, black folks. At least try to. Yeah, backstage_brawl on Twitter. So check us out. We're trying to get the shirts back up because we did have shirts.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been talking to my guy. I'm gonna talk to him again. We got to get his site back up, and we're gonna have shirts back up. Shirts for like $20-$30. So grab you a shirt when the time. We don't got nothing really too much else going on. There's been a little hiatus. Birthdays happened, and birthdays happened for some people, and life. My birthday's the end of next month, so I'm trying to get myself together. I ain't going nowhere. I'm probably gonna be here. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's probably gonna be our Halloween episode. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna dress up as. I was Michael Myers last year. I might be Dude Love this year. I don't know yet.
Shit, it was a cross between CM Punk or Dr. Evil.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know yet. But yeah, man, it's been a lot going on. Like this technically, for the people that don't know, this technically was supposed to be a mental health episode, but unfortunately, Diddy got talked about for a long.
And it's not, and it's not nobody's fault, because honestly, the day he got caught, it was like everybody, the world didn't stop, but everybody threw their hands up and said, "Fine," because we just know this has been going on, and we were just like, it was just a matter of time. So you had that. Then it's like a whole 48 to 72 hours was just news about this man coming out.
Yeah.
It was like the baby oil thing, him trying to get $50 million in bail, putting up his mama's house and his house.
Jeez, bro.
And got denied twice. Yeah, you're not getting out the Fed's custody, because the way that they were trying to do it was, he was trying to do it like this. I'm going to put up $50 million, but let me wear an ankle monitor and I can only go to certain states. Nah, bro, you're not going to pull a Russell Simmons on us.
He's the Feds, bro.
Because that's exactly what happened with Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons is somewhere else. He ain't in America.
Nope.
That man ain't coming back. He know Russell Simmons know he stepped foot in America, he going down.
Yep.
That's another person going to be in jail.
Oh, absolutely.
So they denied him bail. After they denied him bail, then you got the whole people stepping down from music group, record executives stepping down because they know they was there with him. And then you had the whole indictment sheet come out. So it's just a crazy 48 to 72 hours of just straight news about this man.
Yep.
And now it's news that we didn't know. It's news that we knew from common knowledge, and then it was things that we didn't know.
No.
Like now it's like, bro got a whole RICO case, basically. Because
he's not
trying to argue, right? He's not beating it, because now they're trying to argue that Bad Boy record label was part of a criminal organization. So there's he was trying to get a RICO. They trying to get a RICO indictment on him. So it's like, bro, either way you go, you got one of two options. Either you could go down the road of taking the sexual allegations and everything against you down this road, or if you want to deny that, you're gonna go down this RICO road. Either way,
you fuck.
Both roads are leading to the same thing. Because and either road you go down, you're gonna take a little piece of the other one with you. So if you go down the RICO road, you're gonna get the sexual allegations tied to it. Some of them at least.
Yep.
If you go down the sexual allegations, you're gonna get some of that RICO charges. There was pictures and videos of this man saying that, Diddy had illegal guns, he had people for hire, he had, people who are taking out people and shaking them down for extortion and money. Listen, racketeering. I'm just saying,
bro. The way
from me, I know what a RICO look like. I ain't never been in one, thank God, but I know what one look like,
bro. And like I said, man, I said earlier, when he started name dropping to try to get some of these charges off him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but see, the thing is that I don't think this is just me because the this is me and you been involved in. We know there's people in there that get deals and they go down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you've experienced this to a certain degree. To a certain degree. Yeah. So, with what we do, appreciate you, Bobby. Well, what we do,
already.
When somebody, especially that's at the head, that's really who they want, is sitting there telling on everybody. They only want top people. They don't want nobody at the bottom.
Right.
That's why I said TD Jakes is next, because TD Jakes is the one with the money. They want the big time people. They want him. They want they trying to throw Jay in there. I don't think they can get Jay.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think they can get Jay. I don't think so. Jay got the NFL money behind him. I don't think so.
I get that, but I don't know, man. They're gonna need a real big fish, and that's the biggest fish you could get.
That's one of them. That's one of them. I think the only way that would have happened if him and Dame would have made up by now. And even that recent drama put them even further apart from each other. Because Dame looked crazy right now.
Yeah.
Dame looked like an old crackhead.
And now they trying to, I don't know if you heard this part neither, but they trying to pin Aaliyah's death because she was about to say something or she knew too much or something. And I'm like, yo, that's too much.
Again, I mean that I don't think so. I think that's a reach. I've heard, Ellen DeGeneres, yeah. But on the scale of everything, honestly, she's not big enough.
No.
She's not big enough. I think they'll give Ellen
actually, if you really
right.
Think about it.
I think if they really wanted to just to be petty, I feel like they would just give Ellen probably like 3 years, if anything. If she did something that serious, 2-3 years. But they want somebody that's on the same level as Diddy, which, like you said, is Jay. It's Jay, TD Jakes. Oprah would be another person. Tyler Perry,
Russell,
things of that nature. Well, they're not gonna get Russell. Yeah, they don't have to let that one go. They done messed up with that one. That's why they're not trying to mess up with Diddy. Things of that nature, or a big time producer. Stevie J, I wouldn't even put Stevie J and Ellen DeGeneres on the same level of that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, if they really did something a year, 2 years, we'll slap you on the wrist and call it a day.
Right.
They want somebody that they know is going to go away for a long time. That's why the people I named outside of like Rick Ross would be another person. I would say probably one of those big fishes. Those are people who got the money and did some type of something with Diddy in the past. Those are the people that are looking at 20 plus years. If they did anything with him or have been involved with him or any kind of way. TD Jakes for sure. Oprah, I don't think so. Tyler Perry, I don't think so either, because I don't think he's not even. I just threw his name in there, but he got some stuff against him too. But Jay,
Rick Ross,
definitely Rick Ross,
TD,
all those TD Jakes, yeah, those three right there for sure. I just don't think they're gonna get Jay. That's just my personal.
Yeah, like his money reach, bro. That money reach.
It do.
Money talk.
It do. And I'm not, look, anything can happen. Anything can happen because it's the feds. The feds don't need money. This ain't NYPD where they taking money and they look the other way. This the feds. They don't care nothing about no money. They care about locking your ass up. So money is definitely not the common denominator here. What they want is this. And they're going and feds will tell you straight up, we're not going to reduce your time, but it depends on who you give us. We could talk about it.
Mm-hmm. And that's just how they're gonna get him.
Mm-hmm.
And he gonna name big people.
Yep. Because they already got. I mean, what else you gonna do to R. Kelly? I mean, R. Kelly in there, he damn near 70. So I mean, what else can you do with him? You can't do nothing else. We're gonna give him life.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it for him. I mean, he in there for the rest of his life.
Don't be surprised if R. Kelly was in there like, yo, let me tell you some of this stuff Diddy was doing.
I'm telling you, because the thing is that he don't got nothing else to do. So I know he in there talking.
Mm-hmm.
He in there talking. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm telling you, Sierra, sweetheart, just sit back, pop you a nice big bag of popcorn, and I promise you,
it's about
everything is gonna get real ugly, because I promise you another thing too. They're gonna connect him and Kim Porter some way, somehow.
You know, they said that book is out.
Yeah. So some way, somehow, they're gonna connect Kim Porter's death to him. Some way, somehow.
His kids turn on him. Like, yo, you killed my mother, bro.
Some way, somehow, you did something, because you knew everything was gonna start eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't know. You didn't know where, so you had to tie up loose ends. Because there's a video. I'm gonna send it to you when I find it.
All right.
But there's a video of talking about people from Uptown Records, and that's where Diddy first started at.
Right.
And she was like, "Look at everybody who started Uptown Records. Where are they now? Most of them are dead."
I saw that video. Yeah.
Most of them are dead.
I think the only one was Al B. Sure.
It's Al B. Sure and Diddy. And Al B. Sure, if you remember, Al B. Sure was sick for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the brink of death, and he got out of that.
And he wasn't expecting that, bro.
Exactly.
Man.
So it's not a coincidence.
Nope.
It's not a coincidence. Diddy just happened to be the only man standing out of everybody who started Uptown Records.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a coincidence. Him and Al B. Sure, but like I said, Al B. Sure was supposed to be taken out. That was a botched thing that happened.
Yep.
So I don't know who's gonna do it or it's gonna make a good idea.
It's gonna be 50.
Right now, 50 Cent is trying to, because you got to understand something about 50 Cent. 50 Cent is not only petty, but he's a smart ass businessman.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So best believe, as soon as some of Diddy's assets go up for auction, who you think gonna be the first person on it?
Oh, you know 50 gonna be on that. Pause. He gonna
as soon as some of his assets and businesses go up for auction, I guarantee you 50 Cent is going to make a bid on them.
Yep.
He's going to make a bid on them. Just to say I got it. He was already pitching to get Ciroc back from Diddy.
Yep.
He was already pitching to get that. Just off the strength of just being petty, but he's serious. So
this shit gonna be a movie, bro.
Look, 50 Cent, the one thing I can honestly say about 50 Cent, he is not satisfied with how much money he has right now.
Mm-mm.
He's not satisfied. And to be honest with you, I don't know why 50's not a billionaire. He's getting there. He should be almost there.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, he should be almost there. But best believe 50 gonna come. All right, 50 gonna come for all of Diddy's assets as soon as they go up, because Diddy gonna need money eventually for these lawyers and court cases and all that. So he's gonna put most of his assets and businesses up for sale, and 50 Cent gonna buy him.
Oh yeah. You think 50 not waiting for that?
If not that, they've already seized most of his assets. Well, I know the feds already seized most of his assets, but his businesses, they definitely going up for sale.
Mm-hmm. Be the first one there to swoop in and buy them.
First one there to swoop in and buy them. Ain't nobody gonna outbid him.
Nope.
Nobody's gonna outbid him. I promise you. I wouldn't even be shocked.
This is a fucking movie, bro, that's playing in front of us right now. And we just sitting back, just watching, like,
And this is all happening towards the end of the year. So imagine what the beginning of 2025 is gonna bring. I ain't even talk about the Shannon Sharpe situation. I mean,
word.
I ain't even talk about that. I've been
Uncle out here clapping cheeks.
Do you know now? I when I text somebody, I just be like, yo, so you trying to be a Michelle tonight or what? That's it. That's it. I'm not sitting there. We not mentioning words. All right, so I'll speak on that too. That was another drama that happened in this whole 2 weeks. Yeah, I feel like Unc just got the old man syndrome that happened. He was listen.
He said, look, I was on them sparks, man.
You ever have like your mother or your father try to work a smartphone and they don't know how to do something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
And they unintentionally do something on their phone, and you're like, "Yo, do you know that you're blah blah blah?" I feel like that's what happened to Shannon Sharpe.
Mm-hmm.
The way that he described it on his podcast, it don't seem right because this is my phone. This is exactly what he said. I came in the room, I threw my phone on the bed, and it went live. In so many words, that's what he said.
If anybody's familiar with going live on Instagram, there's like questions you gotta answer.
There's questions. They ask you if you want to put a title in it, all kind of stuff. So there's no way that your phone, locked or unlocked, you just throw it on the bed and your phone decides to go live.
It's impossible.
Ain't no way. Oh, impossible. Locked or unlocked, it don't go down that way. Not only that, I feel like
it asks you, are you sure you want to go live? You gotta say
it. Even counts down.
Like, it counts, yeah.
It counts down from 3. It gives you enough time. So if you messed up, you can always go back and stop it. So you got plenty of time. It's a lot of editing when you go live on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I feel this again. This is me. I feel like the woman want to go live because a lot of people have been saying a lot of things about Shannon Sharpe. A lot of people have been saying he's gay. A lot of people have been saying, a lot of women was doubting him about all the shit that he talked.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, okay, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I could help you beat the gay allegations and show these women out here that you be getting it in. So it boosted him because he already had the big women on his side already.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When he made that comment a few months back about how he liked bigger women anyway. So he already had that community on his side. Now all the women on his side now, the nasty ones at least.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny when he said what Cat Williams texted him after
I guess you ain't gay today.
Yeah, that nigga said you ain't gay today.
Nah, that's not even the funniest thing about that situation. The funniest thing about that situation, and I swear to God, somebody said this perfectly on TikTok, because we don't deserve this man. R-Truth.
Oh my God.
R-Truth in the comments.
Oh God.
Was hilarious.
Oh God.
We do not deserve him.
No, we don't. No, we don't. The world does not deserve him.
He made that 1,000 times more funnier than what it was.
And what is
it?
Because he was
shit.
Legit,
she said, please, had me dying.
Legit, this man was giving WWE play-by-play commentary in the comments without even hearing his voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Unc, you live. Turn the phone off."
And the thing is, if you're a wrestling fan, you heard every comment.
Everything in his voice.
Yes.
Everything in his voice. You heard everything. You heard the, oh, damn, she giving him that hot tour.
Mm-hmm.
And all this.
Oh, shit. They both out of breath now.
Yeah. You heard everything in R-Truth's voice because you can hear R-Truth saying that stuff. Like, yo, dog, you know you live right now, dog. Turn the phone off.
Turn the phone off, big up.
So it made it 1,000 times more funnier. We don't deserve that, man.
We really did not. And then the next day he made his own parody of this shit. Dog, we don't deserve R-Truth. We don't. The world does not.
We don't. And it's funny that this man is still, he's quote unquote hurt right now and still somehow making relevance. Love it. I love it.
Dog,
but that whole
that right there is one reason can't, like, everybody that talks about wrestling in negative light and whatnot is why none of y'all can tell me shit about wrestling. Okay. Like, y'all can't tell me nothing about wrestling because it has something for whatever you want to see. That's why I keep saying, like, when, okay, you remember when the Hangman Page and Swerve match just happened a couple weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people that got mad at it, the chief thing that they kept saying was, that's not wrestling. And I wanted to slap everybody that said that shit, because you cannot look at anything in wrestling and say that's not wrestling, because yes, the hell it is. All of it is wrestling.
It may not be what you want to see.
Exactly.
You want to see
it may not be for you, but it's damn sure wrestling.
Of course,
all of it. People don't realize it's all wrestling. All of it's wrestling.
People don't realize, ECW happened during the 90s.
Like, bro, if it's happening on a wrestling show, whether it's something you want to see or not, it's wrestling.
All right.
Like,
find a better excuse.
Like, and I said this shit on Lala's podcast. I said if you can look at anything in wrestling and say that's not wrestling, you don't watch wrestling.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. This has just been a whirlwind of a week between so much stuff that's been going on, and the Shannon Sharpe thing had two things I was thinking of. One, when I get 56, am I going to be like that? Am I going to be that out of touch with technology by the age of 56? I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not. That I mess up so bad that y'all catch me doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. I hope not. Two, Paul Pierce crying for help. That pissed me off, because I get it. Paul got fired from ESPN because he was on live with two women smoking weed, blah, blah, blah. I get it. All right. Shannon Sharpe had an accident, quote unquote. I wasn't there. Had an accident and, happened to be live while he's with a woman, but you don't see anything. Here's the difference between both of those situations, right? And ESPN didn't fire Shannon Sharpe, which
we saw you, Paul.
We saw you, Paul. You're the one that you're the one that took your phone out and you sat it up here in the pool with two other women smoking weed. Like that's the difference, bro. We saw you. And then here's the next difference. Yes, at the time when it happened, weed is legal in many states.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't legal at ESPN.
Nope.
It ain't legal with your employers, bro. It's just like the NBA, even though now they don't test for weed no more. But
bro, honestly, bro,
they should have stopped doing that a long time
ago. They should have been stopped doing it.
David Stern, man. God bless the dead, but David Stern. That's why. David Stern had guys wearing suits to games and whatnot. I mean, come on.
If you look at and then on top of that, you got to remember, like, A lot of these cats that y'all had playing in the NBA ain't never wore a suit in their life. So they don't
Never.
know how to. So they don't know how to buy a suit. They don't know, bruh. The 2003 draft.
Baggy.
If anybody
Those
goes
were the
back and watches the 2003 NBA
Oh
draft,
my god! Nobody
all
had a
you
fitted
see,
suit.
dog, nobody's suit fit their shoulders. LeBron suit and Melo suits were terrible. Like
You,
dog,
it's like
you trying to fit a square
everybody went
peg
to
in a
the
round hole, bro. Like
yeah.
stop.
It's like everybody went to their middle school dance for the first time and wore a suit.
Facts, bro. Like this was so
That's
prom.
what it
Like
was.
that shit looked so prom night, bro. Like
Horrible.
it was
Go
bad.
back. You could watch you. So I would say the 03 draft for sure. I think from 03 to probably I'm gonna say about 09 because the fashion changed by the 2010s. You watch any one of those drafts, you'll see everybody wearing these suits, and you'll be like, these guys are multimillionaires playing basketball. Yes,
Dog, even if you look at the 80s drafts, bro, them suits were bad too.
horrible.
Like
But at least they
if you look
fit.
at the
That was
80s
just
and
color.
90s drafts, like
That was
them
just
shits were
fashion.
bad.
That was just fashion. I mean, them guys. I mean, the 90s, okay, but 80s and 70s, them fashion stuff.
Like, bro, like
Different.
dog,
That's a
it was
different time.
like all I'm saying is let it fit your shoulders, please. At least the
But
shoulders,
you're right though.
bro.
You're right. But see, that was the thing David Stern was doing because these guys, look, where you drafting these guys from. Some of these guys are coming from the roughest neighborhoods ever. They, like you said, they never been in a suit. They just know jeans and shirts and certain stuff. Now they got money to afford the name brand fashion stuff. Yeah, they're gonna show out. So they were dressing like 90s and 2000s guys, how they were dressing. David Stern shut that shit down because they look like thugs, quote unquote. That because Allen Iverson wasn't wearing no suit for the longest.
Bruh, listen,
I ain't never seen Allen Iverson in a suit.
Listen,
first in the mid 2000s.
First off,
early 2000s.
First off, David Stern was scared of Allen Iverson, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I watched Allen Iverson play a basketball game on TV with his hair out and a pick in it.
Yeah.
Okay, the man played the game with the pick in his hair. He did a move, it fell out. The ref stopped the game so he could pick it up.
Yeah.
And put it back in. This is documented, folks. Go look it up. All right.
That's right.
So
right.
So the fact that you somehow, some way got the balls up to to tell these people, listen, nah, we shutting all of that down. Y'all niggas wearing suits now. First off, I don't know where you got those balls from. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because you damn sure didn't show them when Iverson was in the league.
Nope.
Until Iverson decided of his own accord, you know what? I'm gonna start wearing some suits. Okay.
Because I think the rule was if they didn't wear suits to the game, they were gonna be fined and then they couldn't play that night or something like that. There was a rule behind it. Yeah, there was a rule behind it. But now, of course, you got Adam Silver in there now. Adam Silver is not testing for weed. They just looking for the hard stuff. If you're doing cocaine and stuff like that, what most people have.
Exactly. Because it's weed. I've hit a blunt. I've hit the blunt and got back in the game so many times. Like,
yeah, it's happened. I've done that too. I mean, playing a game of street ball.
Exactly.
On the sidelines.
Time out. Yo, time out. Let me give me that. I bet. All right, let's go.
Go right back in like nothing happened.
Right back in like nothing happened.
I'm telling you. So I mean, because if I really feel like if David Stern was still alive today and he was still the commissioner, to see how happy these guys is dressing, he would have a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
Just seeing LeBron with the suit on and the suit shorts, he'd have been like, "What is this? Is this how we conduct ourselves?"
LeBron, is that a person? Oh,
like he wouldn't have been with none of that. None
man,
of it.
the minute LeBron picked up his handbag and walked out of that press conference, David Stern would have fell over. Okay.
It's sad. It's sad that they do that now. Well, I mean, now it's more leeway. A lot of guys are dressing. I mean,
like they're letting guys dress to their style at least.
Right. But there's some guys that shouldn't be dressing at all. Like Kyle Kuzma.
Some people still need people to dress them.
Kyle Kuzma is one of them. Kyle Kuzma. Westbrook for a little while, then he kind of
Westbrook in these outfits was scaring me.
and James Harden to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
That like them those are the top three for me. That was like, okay.
Thank God I ain't see. Thank God can't nobody say nothing about Jalen Brunson.
Nah, but see, he's one of those guys. Like I've seen him in a suit coming to the arena.
Yeah, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I thank God his overall fashion sense. No one's been able to clown that.
Nobody on the Knicks I've really seen. Not I really think about it. Not even past Knicks. Not Carmelo. Maybe Stoudemire. Maybe
Stat probably. If anybody, I would say Stat.
Maybe. I'll give somebody that, but maybe JR. JR might be another one.
JR maybe. JR's some depth. Well,
JR Shumpert, that was his first year in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't really had no. I mean, he had money, but he ain't had no money like the rest of these guys had.
I promise you, every NBA player that was smoking weed when it wasn't allowed.
JR still doing it whether it was allowed or not.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, everybody in the NBA that is like, so now we're not testing for
right.
You know what? I want every one of my suspensions overturned. I'm getting back in there. Get me back.
Because I'm pretty sure guys like Ron Artest, Ben Wallace, Rashid, trying to think who else.
What's his name? What's dude name? The other dude that was involved in Reggie Jackson. I know there's a Jackson. Yeah, him definitely. Steven Jackson. There it is. Him.
All of them dudes.
Yep.
All of them dudes, man. I mean, look,
all of them is like,
they on podcast. They on podcast saying it open and freely now. Because what you gonna do to me? I'm retired.
Exactly. Because what are you gonna do to me now? I'm retired. Yeah. The fact Steven Jackson was like, I was high before every.
That's what these guys do. That's all they know. That's all they know. Like that's all they know, bro. Like that's why the whole Paul Pierce thing, whole Paul Pierce thing, and Paul Pierce getting on Shannon Sharpe and all this. First off, Paul Pierce, you're showing why I call you Paulino. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
You're showing why I call you Paulino. You're acting like a pick-me, bro. Stop it. You got fired from ESPN. You first off, ESPN is owned by the mouse, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not gonna smoke weed and be owned by Mickey. It's just not gonna happen. I'm surprised they did a rated R Deadpool movie. Like
bro,
I'm shocked they did that.
The fact that Deadpool is allowed to get away with what they get away with.
And the first two movies were produced under Fox. This one's produced under Disney. And it
was still
and it was still Deadpool to a T.
Exactly.
Breaking the fourth wall, all the cussing, all the sexual references, everything.
That's it. The very first scene. It's like, all right, listen, pegging isn't new for me, but it is new for Disney.
You can't be owned by the mouse and do stuff like that unless they give you the approval.
Exactly.
You didn't get the approval, Paul. You went on live.
You did not.
The only thing I respect you for, you was with 2 black women and they both look good.
Yo,
and I'm pretty sure you smacked both.
Okay, so speaking on this about black women, are you familiar with the dudes on the Shits and Gigs podcast?
Yes, I heard about that. Okay.
So let's get into that for a sec, bro, because I don't give a damn what apology y'all made. Both of you have black mothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Like,
hold on.
Yeah, like both of y'all were born from black women. I don't care if y'all were high siding the fucking be down for the podcast that you were on. You don't come out your mouth as a black man who has a predominantly black female following, because if you look at a lot of their fans, it's black women, and say, "Oh, nah, Atlanta has no baddies because I don't like, because we don't like black women," but then go apologize and say, "I was just because you was on the podcast." No, you can't do that. They lost all respect from me. As far as once all of that went down.
So it's funny you say that, because I was talking to a friend of mine that she has the biggest crush on Fuad, crush, because that's her type. She like heavier dudes. I mean, she like me, so she like heavier dudes. She full beard, whatever. So anyway,
facts.
She was like sending me videos and everything and blah blah blah. So I heard what was said, and I feel like I'm not saying that the energy shouldn't be towards them. I'm not saying that when I say this, but put Andrew Schulz at fault as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because nobody is putting like more people are shocked that they didn't stand up for their culture, and it's understandable, and I get that. But let's also place blame on somebody who's talking about a culture that they know nothing of.
Absolutely.
And I think I forgot who I reposted it on Twitter. I forgot who said it. It was on the Pivot podcast with oh man, I forgot who said it. But he was basically like, you can't let people come into the culture who don't understand it or isn't from this world, that never had the true black woman experience, which is the same thing. I've seen it too. I've seen my mother get up on days where she didn't want to get up and do things not only for her family, but do things for me. I've seen my mother sit here and hold it down for my father when he was sick, or when my father had a heart attack, or my father at one point in time had flatlined at one point in time in the hospital, and my mother held it down. By the grace of God, my father's still here. But there's things like that people outside of the culture don't understand, that black women have become one. They have more of a voice now than they ever had before. Because, well, I'm not saying that women never had a voice. I'm not saying black women never had a voice, but it's stronger and being heard more than it has been in the past. And it proves with this situation, because now you have a situation where two black men at that, sat there, laughed at a joke about how a black woman is difficult, a black woman is this, a black woman can give you hell, a black woman can do all of these things negatively for you. When, all honesty, the only thing that anybody in the culture, this is speaking for men and women in the black community who are offended by this, the only thing that they wanted them to do is tell him, yo, what you saying is wrong. Like, that's not the black woman experience. Have you been with a black woman before? have you dealt with, or are you just going off of the stereotype, or are you going off of what you see as a comedian, or what you see as, you know, what's portrayed to you in the media? Because what's portrayed in the media and what's portrayed in real life are two different things.
Right.
To be honest with you, to whoever's watching this, to be honest with you, a lot of black women, the black women that you see on TV, some of them don't even really act like that. And they don't want to act like that. They don't. Most of them are either have contracts and are obligated to act the way that they act, and then some of them actually do act that way. But the point is that that's not all of black women. If we're bringing it up in the percentages, you probably saying maybe about 35%, maybe truly act the way that Andrew Schulz described them, maybe at that. But
that's a big maybe too.
That's a big maybe. But the thing is that you got two people that are part of the culture who are, like you said, come from black women, have dated black women. You should know, and you know where to. And I heard the apology that they gave on their podcast, and they said, you know, they felt uncomfortable and they were trying to move on from it. I was like, you didn't feel that uncomfortable because you were sitting there tee-heeing with him.
Exactly. You didn't feel very uncomfortable, bro.
You know, it wasn't like I know the difference between an awkward laugh, like, oh yeah, I don't really feel too comfortable. Like, okay. That's an awkward laugh compared to you sitting there belly laughing.
Exactly.
Y'all were belly laughing. Like, yo, okay, this is funny. It's not. And the other thing too, and what I told my same friend, I'm not surprised by it, only because a lot of people outside of Black America, the blacks in the UK and everywhere else, they don't really mess with us. They don't mess with the culture. They don't. That's not what they grew up around.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not
right.
them. They've learned to look down upon Black Americans. Africans don't even mess with us, and we come from Africa. They don't mess with us.
Yeah.
They separate us. They call themselves African, and we're black. It's the same shit. We're the same people. We got the same blood. We got the same roots, but they will separate themselves from us. We don't act like you.
Nope.
So, you know, that's why I said I'm really not shocked by it, only because you sit here and have people outside of America who don't really support us.
Right.
Especially when like things like the George Floyd situation or Breonna Taylor, all these the Black Lives Matter movement. Most of that was in America. I have never, not once, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll admit it, but I've never heard anything outside of the United States about Black Lives Matter. Not even
say that I have.
Not even in like because social media links everybody. Not even in if you go on somebody another black person's profile, whether they're African, whether they're from the UK, whether they're from wherever, I never see somebody black overseas have Black Lives Matter in their profile. Never seen it.
Not that I've seen it. I haven't seen it. No.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm really not surprised by that whole thing.
I can't really say I was surprised, but it hurt. It hurt me because I was a fan. You know,
it did.
I was a fan. I was a fan of theirs, and but I've since like unsubscribed from it. Like I told YouTube, stop recommending them to me. Like I don't even want to see them, bro.
I listen. I don't blame you. I feel like they got a little too comfortable when they did this American tour. That's what I feel like what really happened. I feel like once they did the American tour and they were able to see the things that go on in America, which I'm pretty sure they've been to America before, but now that they've able to see these different women and see these different people, they're like, oh yeah, this is why we don't mess with America like this. Like we don't mess with Black Americans. And they don't. They even said themselves, they've dated white and Black women. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong as a Black man if you date a white woman, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's what you prefer, and that's because that's what you've grown up around.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing you know. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm not surprised by their comments. There's another video that floated around of James saying something about Black women. And
really?
I'll see if I can find it. It don't help their case. It really don't help their case. I mean, it's not like he said
there's not a lot that's going to, bro. At this point, there's not a lot that's going to help the case.
Okay, yeah, here it is.
Check that. Her name is it doesn't matter. She was on a TV show. I don't know what TV show it's called actually. And this girl that I was fucking with at the time used to watch that TV show. And she was like, "Oh, there was this girl. She wants Trace here to like she's her heart is set on it, so she wants a Black man." And there's this girl that she used to watch on a TV show who was obviously Black. She was like, "Oh, I wish that was her." I'm thinking, what? Jesus Christ. She kept on saying, "Oh, I wish I was Black. I wish I was Black." Jesus Christ. What? For starters, if he was Black, he wouldn't get any Black. So I'm just saying.
So that's just the first half of it. So basically, it's just who I was dating this.
Yeah,
it don't help. Who I was dating this woman.
Yeah.
They were watching a TV show, and the woman clearly who's not Black says she wished she was Black. And they're trying to figure out, well, why would you want to be Black? And though James has said, because I don't like to lie on nobody, I'm just saying. Wait, what he said? Hold on.
For starters, if he was Black, you wouldn't get any Black. So I'm just saying.
For starters, if you was Black, you wouldn't be getting any Black men. That's the first thing James said. All right, cool. It goes from there. It goes downhill from there after that.
It's like that's such a bold statement to say. I wish I was Black. Like, yes, what's going on in your life? What? Do you know what I mean? You're white, fam. You're white. You're winning. You've won the game. It's out here white, just with all the rights to you. And you want to be Black. I'm not saying there's obviously nothing wrong with love being Black, but like the fact that what are you seeing that you're not experiencing? Like, what are you seeing? What's so greener over here? Like, what's greener that you're thinking, I'm missing out? My mind. There's no negative effect on me per se. It's like the fact that you. Before she said that, I was fucking after that.
So my thing is this. I have to play devil's advocate a little bit. I understand what you're by one comment that he said. You're white. You're winning at life. You have all the tools.
Right.
Yes, I get. To a certain extent, I get that comment
because that's how it is in society.
Right, but you're down. But the way that you're coming off with that comment, you're coming off as if you were any other race, you would be out here struggling. It just wouldn't be worth it. It's not worth being Black. It's not worth being, a different race or being the race that you wish that you were. There's nothing going on over here that you want to experience. So it's like that don't help your case. And it almost makes me feel like they hate themselves.
Absolutely. That's a big way how it sounds, bro.
Yeah,
that's a huge way how it sounds.
To me, it sounds like you hate yourself. It sounds like you wish you were a different race.
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, I feel like that's what it was. But then again, I have to go back and realize that these are Black men in a different country, different adaptations, different ways of thinking, different ways of living their lives. And I understand it. You know what I mean? Like I again, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not advocating for them to say that they're right in anything that they've been saying, because they aren't. They are not right in anything that they're saying. I'm just saying that I want people to be less shocked about it because they don't mess with us. We can mess with them.
Right.
We can sit there and support them, and we'll support them just because they're Black. And that's the thing about, at least with Americans, Black Americans, we will support you just off of the strength of you're the same color as me. At least I would say millennials and the generations going further. Even I wouldn't even say millennials. I'd say Gen X and going forward. We will support you off of the strength of you're Black, you have a Black business, or you have all Black podcast, or whatever the case may be.
And you're doing great. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and you're doing great. And I want other people in our culture.
We like to see us win.
Right. And I want other people who may not know of you in our culture to know that you're repping for our culture. That's it's as simple as that. They don't have to know what you're talking about. They don't have to know what you're doing. They don't have to know none of this. They just know you're Black, you're positive, I support you. But now you've lost that. But the thing is that, again, you've never experienced that, because UK, you're in a different area, different everything. So you don't know what that support feels like. You don't know what what Black power stands for. You don't know the struggle of that. Now, I don't know the struggle of being a Black man in the UK. I don't know. Neither one of us know. We weren't born in the UK. It might be completely different. It might be better. It might be worse. But the things that we were taught and the things that they were taught, I know for a fact, are two different things.
Have to be.
It's not even have to be. It's just, I just know for a fact. The first thing that we know about from the time that we're young is slavery. We know that our country was born off of slavery. Our ancestors were slaves. We've built ourselves up. We've gone from being cotton pickers and in-house slaves to having a Black man in the White House, which was unheard of. They don't know how that feels in the UK. I don't know if they know how that feels. I don't know their struggle. So that's why I said I'm not shocked by the comments. I'm more shocked about you had the support. It's like seeing, like we were talking about sports earlier, right? It's like seeing your favorite player or an up-and-coming player, and you know they up next. And it just takes that one situation to fuck it up. And it don't even have to be them. It could be an injury. It could be anything. Perfect example, Grant Hill. Perfect example. Grant Hill was supposed to be the next superstar. Couldn't stay healthy. It took one injury and his career went downhill.
I had the Grant Hill shoes.
Yep. He was supposed to be the man. Yep. He was supposed to be the man, and it just went downhill from there. And it even links to this. Well, not really. It don't link to those two situations, because those two situations have been brewing for years. But it just links to those situations. I'd say it links to like Drake. You can compare it to the Drake situation. Drake is somebody who had the culture behind him, but again, different country, doesn't know the struggle, grew up differently, doesn't understand Black American culture. And that's where most of your target audience is, Black America. But you want to adopt other cultures and you don't understand. You don't want to understand your own culture, but you want to understand the culture from a Dominican man, or the culture from a Jamaican man, or a culture from the UK.
Jamaican Drake pissed me off so bad.
You and me both. I'm adopted as a Jamaican, so it pissed me off.
Like Drake's Jamaican era, I was like, who asked for this? Who the fuck asked you to do this, Aubrey?
I don't know. I don't know what got me more mad with that. I don't know if it was the fact of he linked up with Mavado, or him and Popcorn at the time. I don't know which one got me more upset. But
I think the Popcorn thing got me more upset because of how he did them.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's my point. Like they don't understand Black American culture, and that's why. But the thing is that you cannot understand it, but you gotta stand behind the culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when a white person comes up to you and says, "Yo, why can't I say nigga?"
Ooh.
You know why you can't say it.
Mm-hmm.
But then you try to, make an excuse and gaslight me into saying, okay, you could say it. Well, you say it in your music, and that's what y'all call each other. All right, yeah, we know this. We know it's a derogatory term. We know we use it as everyday talk or whatever the case may be.
Mm.
We know that because we're from the culture. We understand the difference. And what a lot of white folks don't realize, Nigga and Niger are completely two different words with two different meanings.
Before we go too far down that rabbit hole, bro, we about at time.
How long have we been doing? Hold on. Oh shit.
About 2 hours. Yeah. It's only because of this. We started getting into I don't know if you know about you ever heard of the Shits and Gigs podcast? Basically, they had that whole thing. They were on with Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
So
no. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It just got into a deep thing because I haven't spoke on it. So
I know. What I'm saying is, like, we ain't gonna give it to him all at once. You got to give a man something to dream about. We don't give him Nah, with that being the case, man, Grizz.
Yo.
Glad to have you on, bro. We love that
you appreciate it every time,
subjects. Love that you get deep into some subjects so we can have you on in the future. That way, hey, you ain't getting paid. But that way, just want to throw that in there. But
hey, that's all right, man. I do.
It's only because we can't afford to yet. Listen, we anyhow we blow up, we give it back.
I love doing this. I do it for free, man. It don't even matter.
Right.
You can write this off on your taxes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, hey, Beast Mode. What's the last thing you got to say to him? And then I'm going to Grizz, and then
I mean, just to sum everything up that we've talked about, shit is crazy going on in this world. Like folks, what's done in dark always comes to light. Don't do nothing in the dark that you don't want coming to the light.
Yeah, well, number one, weird shit right now. But all right.
But that's all.
I just
man.
Say it. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I think the best advice I can give anybody this week is this, man. Stick to your opinion. No matter if you feel it's right or wrong, if anybody else feels it's right or wrong, it's your opinion. But let it be a smart opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not say nothing because you want to say it. Have a smart opinion. You can agree to disagree, don't end friendships or relationships over petty opinions.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And with that, last thing I got to add back in as I pop back in. Ha ha! Pop up like Kirby. But anyway, the last thing I got to say, yo, you can have your opinion, you have your response, you have everything ready. Just make sure it's calculated, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, make sure it's calculated. You ain't got to go for everything. You got to fall for everything, but make sure it's calculated. And with that being said, this is the Family Mean Podcast. We meet up with y'all just to talk stuff as the fam. Y'all are part of the family too. And we know you could have been anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us. And we appreciate that. Thank you for joining us. Remember, hey, make your decisions calculated. Make sure that it counts. Make sure that you remember that you matter. You are somebody because you're part of the fam. Join us next time as we convene right here at this table. Matter of fact, we got to get is Mama doing oxtails? Is Grandma doing oxtails today? Let's Let's go find out. Let's go get a plate, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is TG. This is Grizz. This is Beast. We are out.
Meeting adjourned, folks.